Hi, welcome to the live stream this morning. Yeah, I'm going to let Archangel Raphael come through me. He'll talk about the week ahead, the energies at the moment, and any other relevant information, as well as do clearings as well. Yeah, I'll just let Archangel Raphael come in and speak. I would like you to know that I am speaking on behalf of many angels, and when I speak, what I am doing is articulating into words precisely the energy I am giving you. I want you to know that sometimes you are not sure whether you are really able to go forwards because you feel disturbed inside or on the outside, perhaps. You feel that you are not really fully supported. Some of you here have been through hard times and you have got used to functioning but not really thriving on every level of your being. I want you to know that there are many messages I have for all of you that will help you at these times. I want to first and foremost reassure you that whatever you have been through in this life, you will be able to have an impact on the lives of others. You will be able to do your life work, have a massive impact on the world. And the reason I know this is not because I simply see it happening, but it is because what I am seeing in each and every one of you who are hearing this is that you have a lot of inner motivation to be who you are in spirit on earth. You are inspired in this direction. And because of this, it is inevitable that you will have an impact on the lives of others in big ways. Because when you are all about the spirit expressing this, everything you give out comes back to you many times over. So, whatever you have to share from the spirit will be amplified and come back. The reason I'm saying this is because some of you are fearing that you will not really ever succeed, always feeling like you are just about to get going and something happens, whether it is energetic or something physical. I want you to know that for those of you who have been perpetually stopped from going forwards in the way you would like, you are going to find something changes. And this change is going to happen over time, where you will notice that you will be met by life on deeper and deeper levels, that you will not be allowed to be left behind, that you will not be forgotten. And in fact, you will be quite literally given so much to be able to stand on your feet that it will be a case of having to receive it in small doses that you can digest rather than waiting for what you need to arrive. What I'm really trying to say is that this is the time where everyone needs to be able to stand on their own 2 feet and do what they are here to, have the lives they want, be who they feel to themselves to be on the inside. Nobody will be left behind. But you may find that occasionally you are not really given a lot of energy from life. You may find that sometimes things dry up for you, which indicates that there is more work to be done within. You may feel occasionally unable to be seen and heard, which will quickly pass as you go within and access deeper parts of your being. I would also like you to know that self sabotage is a real energy that you all have within you. It comes from a place in yourselves where you feel that you are perhaps not good enough to receive what you would like. It comes from a lack of self worth or simply a feeling inside that what you want will not ever be yours because there is something wrong with you. What I want you to know about self sabotage is that it is not something that you have to, in any way, be at the mercy of. You are able to identify what is underneath and clear it simply by asking. I also would like you to know that you do not really have to ever go to anyone else for healing unless you feel a calling inside. You do all have what you need within you, but what you don't always have is the inner momentum to keep going within. Also, what I see is that when you are engaging in healing group work, the energy is amplified, so more is possible. But what I will say is that you don't have to do any of these things. It is enough to go within, to keep going inwards, have awareness of what is going on, acknowledge it, clear what you can, and life will do the rest. I am saying this to those of you who sometimes feel that you don't have the time and energy to keep going to people outside of yourself. If you feel this way, remember that you can do the work yourself. You don't have to go to people, but it certainly can really help. It can speed up the process, lighten your load, make it more joyful at times to have the input of someone else and have them help you to clear what is in the way of you embodying your spirit. It is certainly worthwhile if you feel so inclined. It is certainly an easier experience to be with other people and be assisted, but it is not necessary. And for those of you who don't feel motivated in this direction, I want to reassure you and say that you can do everything yourself. And with life coming in to fill the gaps in terms of helping you to clear more deeply, I also want you to know that you don't really ever have to feel that there is anything missing from your lives, even when there quite obviously is. The reason I'm saying this is because when you focus too much on the missing bits, rather than simply acknowledge them and let life fill them up, you are then going to always have these bits missing. What I will say is that it is much better to acknowledge what you would like more of or to have, and then look at what you already have, even if that is minute, because in this way, what you have will grow. What I will say to those of you who want to have, say, a thriving business is focus on the business you already have that you enjoy doing, and it will multiply many times over, especially at the moment when life is very much like this. That whatever you look at with love and joy will grow exponentially. I want you to consciously look at all the places of your life that you really have, feel a lot of contentment and joy and love, and let those places grow. And the missing bits, simply observe and then ask for what you would like there. I also want you to know that the manifestation process has speeded up at the moment, so you can have what you want very fast. I would like you to know that you will keep receiving what you want very fast. You will keep receiving it. You will keep growing exponentially. And finally, I want to say that you are all going to find that shortly you will feel very needed by life, that people will deeply appreciate your presence here in a way perhaps you have not experienced before. I want you to be ready for this, to work on your self worth. And I would like to share an exercise to do this, which involves going within and feeling all the positive qualities you have, appreciating them, and then letting go and going deeper and feeling yourself as simply a being, someone who has qualities but who is not attached to them. And as you go deeper, you will get more into the core of your being. And after this, I would like you to affirm inwardly that whatever you are within, whatever you are expressing or not expressing, you are worthy of all the goodness that life has to offer you, the best of everything. What I would like you to fully embody is the awareness that whatever you are or you are not is really immaterial. It is about the essence of your being. The essence of you is intrinsically worthy of the best of everything, all the goodness life has to offer. Whether at times your essence is not really expressing itself in a way that is very easy for others to handle, or whether the expression is very easy, joyful, and received well by others. What I would like you to acknowledge is that you are intrinsically worthy simply because you are here on the planet, because you are on the earth. You deserve the best of everything, everything that you want. I want you to deeply acknowledge this every single day. And I want you to be able to receive more from life than ever before. I have a few messages about the week ahead. The week ahead is going to be a mixture of many things, a mixture of going within, of finding your own place in life more, where you are feeling more in demand and really feeling what you are about on a deeper soul level, what you have to give to life. The week ahead is also going to be about having to let go of some things, having to go within and decide what you really want and what you don't. And what I mean by this is that you will have to come to a point where you are actually able to articulate clearly to people around you what you want to be doing and what you don't, because you will be met with some challenges. Perhaps people wanting services that you no longer want to provide, or perhaps people asking you to do things that you don't feel inspired to do. So it will be a time that you will have to close some doors, but in a good way, and new doors will open. That is all. I have no more messages, but I would like to share that one of the angels who is here in this live stream would like to give a message on behalf of his particular group of beings. This angel is saying that he belongs to a particular group of beings who are all about making things happen fast for many people. And he would like you to know that you must be prepared for this now, for things to change fast. And he says that if you ask him and his group of angels for help, they will immediately get to work, bring you people into the physical reality of your life, people who are part of this group, and they will help you change your life fast. What he is saying is that some of you here have been left out for a long time, have felt shortchanged, have felt that nothing really works fully for you. And he is saying that he is speaking to those of you who feel this way. He says you can ask in this moment for the help of his group of angels who he is in charge of. And he says that they will enter your life and they will do things for you. He says that at the moment there are some people who really have been a bit left behind. They really have been, in one way or another, sabotaged by negativity that has been around. And he says, please ask us for help, and we will get you to where you would like to be. That is all. Hmm. Yeah, thank you for listening, everyone, and have a lovely week ahead. And please feel free to share this with anyone who you feel may be inspired by these messages. Yeah, thank you very much.